used to do the James Brown. These won't let me do it no more. Can you help me, Dad? Can you do the James Brown with me? I'll get you started. Do the James Brown. I used to try to dance, but since my knees won't let me, I have to. This is like young to do things. I feel good. I feel so good. When I put down. So good. I got you. So nice. So nice. I got you. So good. So good. I got you.
It's Music Tuesday. Can you name the song? Can you name the song?
Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. No Rocker Bob. What the heck? Where's Rocker Bob? I don't understand. It's Tuesday, dude. Where are you at? Maybe he's got some other good. He said he was working on some Halloween stuff. I don't know. Halloween's, I don't know. That dude. All right. Headlines. Every once in a while, the headline stops me dead in my tracks and I got to dig into the article. I really don't like to because it kind of spoils it. Sometimes the headlines are just that good. The headline is Extreme Doughnuts. Classic treats get crazy flavors. Let's check out what those are. Guys, I'm really not throwing the cards very well these days. All right, the first one is the Elvis donut. Yeah, that looks interesting. What do we got? We got peanut butter glaze and bacon and banana slices on top. That is, I don't know if Elvis ate those. I mean, Elvis ate some weird stuff. He was an eccentric dude, but I don't know. That looks interesting. I'd try it. Next one up is the Grape Ape, a voodoo donut from the Voodoo Donut Shop. I don't know if we have any around here, but anyway, Grape Ape, it is a raised donut. It's got vanilla frosting, grape dust. I don't know where you buy grape dust. I've never seen that in the baking section or something. Lavender sprinkles. Now, is it lavender flavor or is it just the lavender color? Last one we got here is the molasses Guinness pear. Now, the Guinness was the one that stood out because how do you get a Guinness beer flavor in a donut? That seems weird because I like coffee with my donuts and I don't even eat donuts. But it's got molasses, obviously, Guinness, obviously, and rosemary cherry flavor. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but it sounds like there's a whole lot of flavor in there. That'd be cool to check out, right? All right, moving right along. Yeah, we had no Rocker Bob. He's just working on his Halloween stuff. I don't know. But we're talking about change all week long because, summer's over. It's time for fall. Things we got to do. And I said yesterday, it's time to dig out the sweaters and the pants and stuff. That's an important one because sometimes we pack away all our fall and winter and cold weather clothing and wet weather clothing. Pack that stuff away and we kind of forget about it. Maybe there's some stuff we need to replace. So, just pull it out, check it out. Maybe it needs to be ironed. Preparing for change is one of the best ways to alleviate the stress of change. If you know something's going to change, don't wait to the last minute. That's going to stress you out more. Start dealing with it ahead of time. Put on some cool music. They get you pumped up for change. Maybe some holiday music. I mean, there's no real rules when you're in your own home or your own space, your own bedroom, whatever. There's no rules to what music you listen to. Put on some holiday music. Get in the mood. Dig out this, cool stuff. So, along with that, though, this is the important part. Well, before we get to the important part, let's go back in the bearded past with Zach.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday the 27th, man. How you guys all doing today? I hope we're doing well. I hope we're getting our start to the day. I hope everybody's Monday was great. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of the video gaming yesterday. But let's go back in the bearded past with Zach. And today, let's go down the music history world. Okay, so this I found to be really awesome. So I take that back. 1997. Bob Dylan plays Knocking on Heaven's Door and A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall for John Pope Paul II and an audience of 300,000 people at the World Eucharist Congress in Italy, right? For the 77-year-old Pope, it was a chance to connect with the young people, and the pontiff does so by invoking Dylan's song Blowing in the Wind during his sermon. But at the same time, they were at odds because a lot of the rock prophet, as he called him, his music, they were at odds with the Roman Catholic Church. But I just thought this was very interesting how they invited Bob Dylan to play with the Pope. Also, too, we have on this day, Pink, 2008. Is it her hair or is she pink? I don't know. But Pink, no, she earns her first solo #1 hit on the Billboard with So What. This is from her 5th studio album, Funhouse, and it only holds a position for 1 week, but she earns her first #1 hit. 1994, the release, Dave Matthews Band actually releases their first album, Under the Table and Dreaming. They actually, they became a band a lot of people started to follow. I don't know myself, I didn't listen to them a whole lot, but yes, they were very well liked. Also, too, last but not least today with music history, 1993. Punk rock, started pushing into the mainstream, all right? Kind of the grunge and all this stuff. So Danzig, they re-released Mother, originally issued 5 years earlier on their debut album. The song earns airplay, it's got radio, MTV, and it pushes into the pop charts, going all the way to 43. Now, mind you, 5 years ago when they put this out, it really didn't do a whole lot of nothing, but it did here. It took off, and a lot of people liked it. And with that being said, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, man.
All right, now the important part. I mean, kind of important part. It's important to me. But I already take care of the other stuff. All my clothes are ready to go and stuff, so I already dealt with that because I know that would stress me out if it wasn't ready. But, next week starts October. It's the Halloween season. So along with getting all your wintry and cooler weather clothing and stuff ready to go, you gotta start pulling out the Halloween stuff. It's time. Maybe we need to replace some of our stuff. Maybe we need to add some new stuff. Maybe some deals out there. Start figuring out what your costume's gonna be. It's that time of year too, so make it a fun thing. I'm gonna get my clothes ready and I'm gonna get my Halloween stuff ready. Woo! We're getting this fall season off to a good start, being proactive. Just like this National Day is a little bit on the proactive side and can help you out in some ways with clothing and with some new Halloween stuff. Check it out, National Day right here.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Yes, just Tuesday. But, you know, it's the last Tuesday of the month, going into the great month of October, which is Halloween. Yes, I wasn't going to try the Valentine thing with you again, but yes, absolutely. And today's National Day on just a Tuesday is National Crush a Can Day, you know, crush a can. Did you ever go to school with a kid that could crush the can on his head, you know? Football players used to do that, thought they were so cool, you know. That's why they were football players. But it is National Crush a Can. I thought, how does Crush a Can get a day? It's just not about crushing the can. It's about, you know, recycling. There were lots of, I can't even say the word, statistics, yes, that they talk about on, you know, recycling cans and how many times a can be recycled and made into different things. A lot of times, more than I can, you know, tell you about. So I know there's some people that poo-poo, shee-shee, foo-foo on, you know, recycling and saying it really doesn't work. Well, yeah, it does, because if we didn't recycle, we'd be in a whole lot of mess. I could go somewhere and I'm not going to. But anyway, Crush a Can Day. I know Mr. Ramos out there loves to crush his can. After lunch, he goes out, steps on his can, he smashes it to smithereens. Makes more room in the recycle bin. I do it at home. My father-in-law made a can crusher one time. It looked like a wine press thing. You put the can in, you went choo-choo. The grandkids loved to do it till one of them got their finger stuck in it, and then nobody wanted to crush cans anymore. Kind of like playing with fire, huh? But think about it next time when you have a can. Put it in the recycle, not the garbage. And if you're here at BCDI, TCDI, take the little pop top off and put it in the little Ronald McDonald house. Be saving twice. So everybody have a great day.
Can crushing. Yeah, can crushing is pretty cool. Recycling is a pretty big deal right now. You're not going to make a ton of money on it. You know, it depends on kind of like your household and what your opportunities are for collecting cans and glass and plastic, which is all recyclable for dollars. The cans though, the crushing part of the cans is cool because if you don't crush the cans and you fill up a big garbage bag, you don't have a lot of aluminum in there because you got all that space that a full can is taking up. You crush that baby down, now you've got the thing a little bit smaller than my fist right here. You can get a lot of cans in a bag. So make it a job for yourself. You know, if you're collecting cans, crush them. Just spend, you know, my wife and I used to do this when we were in college. This is how we would have some extra spending money if we got to go on a little vacation or something like that. Our spending money came from collecting cans, and we would just have bags and bags, but we would just spend sometime on the weekend or something like that. We'd just gather up all the full-size cans, you know, dump them out and just start stepping on them, smash, 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 smash. My grandfather was a creative dude. He made stuff, you know, just constantly making stuff. If he didn't have a tool, sometimes he would just make the tool. Crazy. But he made a hammer for smashing cans, and it was a piece of lumber with a big pipe on it, and then he had a special stand for it, and he had his can crusher and his bag. The whole system set up to just crushing cans. And when he would use that money, this was back in the 80s, by the way. So it wasn't a lot of recycling money then, because recycling's kind of weird, but he would make some money doing that, and he'd put it into, you know, cool things to make and whatnot. So the nice part is if you're into that kind of thing and you do that kind of thing, there's a few extra bucks to put towards maybe a new jacket, new hat, new shoes, or some new Halloween decorations, right? So that was a cool one. All right, it is Tuesday, Facebook Live, 1 o'clock. We have nutrition coming up, and who knows what that's going to be, but there's some cool stuff about change. You know, actually there's eating behaviors that change from summer to winter. Sometimes we eat less in the summer and more in the winter, so we need to curb some of that or just take care of it. So we're talking about that. Facebook Live, 1 o'clock coming up. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow on the Morning Routine, Wednesday.